Have you ever thought to yourself, if I just get this one thing right, I'll finally be happy? Maybe it was a relationship, a job, a six-pack, a certain amount of money in the bank. Or maybe it was just peace, the hope of waking up one day without that background hum of anxiety. And you've probably tried many things to be happy. Journaling, affirmations, podcasts, YouTube gurus telling you to vibrate higher. Maybe you even tried to let go of your desires, only to secretly desire happiness even more. But still, something always feels a little off. Like no matter what you do, it's never quite enough. And the question creeps in, why can't I just be happy? Mark Manson would say, that question right there is the actual problem. Let me tell you about a guy named Ned. Ned was like most of us, driven, smart, always planning ahead. He thought happiness was just one promotion away, just one relationship away, just one breakthrough away. He worked late, visualized his goals, made vision boards. He told himself, once I'm there, then I'll finally breathe easy. And guess what? He got there. He landed the job. He moved into a sleek apartment. He started dating someone beautiful, kind, and emotionally mature. But 2 weeks in, it hit him. That feeling he was waiting for, it never arrived. Instead, a new kind of stress showed up. New problems, new insecurities, new fears of losing what he'd just gained. He realized he was still not happy, just busier, more anxious, and slightly more tired, and it broke him a little inside. Here's what Ned didn't understand, and what many of us don't either. Solving your problems doesn't eliminate pain, it only upgrades it. Okay, maybe that sounds a little discouraging, but hear this out first. Think about it. You solve one issue, and life hands you another. Get your dream job, now you fear losing it. Fall in love, now you fear heartbreak. Earn more money, now you fear going broke. Every solution gives birth to a new set of struggles. The difference is, some problems feel like suffering, and some problems are worth it. Some problems feel meaningful. So you may ask, what's the solution then? Really, what is that way to happiness? As Mark Manson says, happiness does not come from having no problems. Happiness comes from solving them. And the key here is solving. That's where real happiness begins to take root. If you're avoiding your problems, or pretending they don't exist, you'll feel stuck. And if you believe your problems are too big to fix, you'll feel defeated. Either way, you're miserable. But when you're actively solving things, even small stuff, you feel alive. Happiness comes from progress, from being in motion. It's not something you find in money, a job, or some inspirational video. It's not a destination, it's the process. Solve something today, and you'll feel a little better. Solve something that matters to you, and you'll feel a lot better. That's the game. Not running from problems, but picking the ones worth solving. Think of it like this. A writer doesn't love writer's block, but they love writing enough to endure it. A parent doesn't enjoy sleepless nights, but they love their child enough to bear them. An athlete doesn't love soreness and fatigue, but they love the game enough to push through. So the real question isn't, how can I be happy? The question is, what pain is worth it to me? Mark Manson puts it bluntly, who you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for, not by your goals, not by your affirmations, not by how many followers you have, or how aligned your chakras are, but by the battles you pick daily. Do you care about building your craft? Then you'll deal with self-doubt, creative blocks, and long hours, and it will still feel worth it. Do you care about having a meaningful relationship? Then you'll face tough conversations, compromise, and vulnerability, and you'll show up anyway. You get to choose your problems, and if you choose wisely, happiness tags along quietly, like a shadow. Let's go back to Ned. After that hollow moment, realizing his dream life didn't make him feel whole, he stopped everything that felt like a quick fix. No self-help videos, no productivity hacks, no pretending. He sat in silence and asked himself one honest question. What pain am I willing to live with? Not to escape from, not to fix, but to willingly live with. And the answers surprised him, and the same could happen to you too. Maybe you don't mind the pressure of creating, the many creator blocks, the boring mundane work, the silent grind you have to put in to get the highest quality stuff out there. Or maybe you love solving deep, messy problems, especially if they help people think differently. And to have that great relationship, you're okay with the pain of self-evaluation, realizing your many flaws, and living with it, gradually growing yourself better and better each day. You're not unhappy because you lack things. You're unhappy because you keep running from real problems. As Mark Manson has said, true happiness occurs when you find the problems you enjoy having and enjoy solving. You have to choose a better or bigger problem to deal with, one that actually helps you grow, one that, in the process of enduring, makes you the person you want to become. Pause and ask, what am I willing to struggle for? What problems do I want to wake up to? Because that's where happiness begins. Not in some imaginary future, but right here, in the joyful uncertainty of now. So, to summarize, how do you really become happy? You don't need a life without problems. You just need good problems. Problems that grow you, problems that are worth having, problems that you love to solve. And in that process, you just might find happiness, the kind that doesn't need to be chased. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I genuinely appreciate you being here. If this video made you think or helped you in any way, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.